Alright, I'm going to read a tweet. It's from Camille Austin at Camille Austin 19. It's her Twitter post. It was posted 12:52 a.m. June 16th of 2020. I would assume. Just said June 20th. I don't know. Anyway, laughing my ass off. Black men are the white people of the black community. There, I said it. Anytime we need to talk about colorism, so defensive, it's not a real thing. Stop being so divisive. Sounds so familiar. Alright, I'm going to read that again, just for clarity. From Camille Austin at Camille Austin 19. Laughing my ass off. Black men are the white people of the black community. There, I said it. Anytime we need to talk about colorism, so defensive, it's not a real thing. Stop being so divisive. Sounds so familiar. Alright? Now, given my altered voice and everything, I think you'll forgive me the Blacarian dialect I used to read this post and shit, because females like this make me laugh my motherfucking ass off and shit. You know, in the workplace, like a lot of these females would be having this kind of attitude, but like, you know, after a while and shit, after they get to know you, you will find out they're so fucking desperate and shit. You never, if you had any kind of common sense, you'd never fuck them and shit, because this is the kind of broad that would come over your house and, you know, try to get busy, or, you know, she'll leave some shit there and try to come back and get it as an excuse to, like, you know, force a relationship on you. Anyway, this is not even a commentary. This is just a foreword of, like, what I have to say, which isn't actually about this sorry biatch. Alright, this is, well, I don't know what to call this, but I wanna address something, alright? I wanna talk about the other people's views of the gender war in our ethnic community and shit, as it were. I wanna, you know, I just wanna talk about that and shit. I wanna just, reiterate that, you know, I do what I wanna do. You know, I make the videos that I feel I need to make, some that I wanna make and shit, you know. Some more often than not, you know, I get a good number of views. Sometimes, like, stuff I really want you guys to look at, you don't look at. It's no big deal, and it's just a free country and shit. That being said, you know, I've seen a lot of prominent members of, you know, the black YouTube, you know, disparaging the gender war and shit, and trying to, you know, just talk down on it and telling you not to write shit in their comment section if it's some gender release, you know, related shit. But they just fail to acknowledge properly that it exists, okay? Just because you don't want to deal with it don't mean that it doesn't exist and whatnot. It does exist, all right? It's a problem that we need to surmount, all right? And that's why you have all these various acronyms. You have the divested women and shit, the divested black women, you know, correcting, you know, the swirlies, you know, whatever. You got, like, you know, I really can't say red pill anymore these days. I would say save yourself black men, or black men going their own way. You have those camps and shit, okay? Now, just because you don't recognize them don't mean they exist. Just because you don't want to talk about a gender war doesn't mean it doesn't exist and whatnot. That's your right, okay? I just get I get just stick in my ass when I hear the disparaging tone, the bullshit. You know, don't give us the bullshit, okay? That's what we get from the bootlicks and the coons and shit. When they talk to you, they talk down to you like you're a fucking kid and shit, okay? When they talk down to you, they wagging their fucking finger at you, you know, from their laptop and shit, okay, or their phone, okay? It's a free country. We have individuality and shit, all right? Just because you don't feel a certain way, I don't think you can come over here and shame us into changing our fucking content or whatever and shit, okay? You know, we don't want to hear about it and shit. It exists, okay? You don't want to see it, it exists. That's the problem in our community. That's why our community sucked and shit. That's why all these motherfucking gatekeepers came here and fucked it all up, all these dissidents and shit, because we saw them, but we didn't do shit. Alright? We saw them, but we didn't do shit. Now, people are talking to each other. Those females over there doing all this crazy shit, they're barely getting pushback, but the tide is changing and whatnot. Because any day now, they're going to go right into the mainstream, just like Kevin Samuels took his ass into the mainstream and shit, okay? Now, don't sweat all that shit, okay? You motherfuckers just go after the big targets and shit. But I want to tell you, there's little people down here, we got to deal with the everyday bullshit, okay? We got to deal with the spiritual warfare and all this other crap. These bitches plotting to fuck us over and shit, okay? I want, you know what it's really about? It's about freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of thought and shit. We're putting out together our own think tanks and shit, regardless of what you fucking think about it, regardless of your opinion of it, okay? Educated or not. Just because you don't want to see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist and shit. And that's how our communities got fucked up, besides the other shit that I usually talk about.